Hello, hello, it's me, Beanie. We are home. I hate when people say that we are home. You're not home. I mean, maybe you're home. I don't know. I'm home. I'm home from Aspen Dental. And I'm trying to cram and get work done. I have to go to a meeting off-site in about 2 hours. So I'm trying to get emails done. And I got to go get dressed and make myself look presentable. But you guys don't care about all that. So we had wax try-in number 3 today. I don't have as much footage as I would have liked for a couple of reasons. A couple times I was having not a personal conversation, but some of my personal information was within the conversation. And we all know I don't do all this editing stuff, so I just deleted the content. Another time I looked down at my camera and I thought I was recording when the dentist was in the room and we were talking. It's just that the video was on and it wasn't recording. And that's too bad because that was a fun conversation. There's going to just basically be 2 snippets of the teeth. And the first one of me actually laying down in the doctor's, in the chair, looking at the teeth. Before anybody says anything, there are these 2 teeth here that don't look quite right in that video. And that is before the dentist came in and I pointed it out to him and he ended up fixing it. He pushed them out. They were just a little bit too far back. Are these the perfect, swoon teeth? No, they're not. They're not. But listen, anything is better than what I had before. And I don't feel like I'm settling. When I look at myself with those teeth, it is very, very similar to what I look like with my natural teeth. Very similar. I think they went down a size in the fronts. So the fronts are not as broad as these. I kind of like how these ones are a little bit broad because you get to see a lot more of the teeth. But I'm okay with these teeth. The other thing I'm keeping in mind is the big bulk of my expense, and this is probably one of the greater things or the bright sides about having these type of dentures, which are, just standard dentures now, is price point wise. It is very affordable that if in a year or 2 from now, I decide I would like a different shape of tooth or I want a different shade of tooth, it is very affordable for me to just go and get another set of teeth. Whereas somebody who has implants, ivoclar, porcelain, whatever the case may be, the latitude to swap out what you have is not going to be as easy. I mean, unless you got money to burn. I don't. Beanie is party of one. So I don't. But what I'm saying is I am okay with the teeth that I've selected for right now. And if in 2 years I want to swap them out for another set of teeth, I can. And that's something to consider as well. With the first round of getting everything done, getting the extractions, doing the alveoplasty, any type of gum scaling, whatever you need to do when you first get your teeth extracted, that is the big bulk of your expense. Once your teeth are out, unless you're getting implants, all of the rest of your expenses are going to be, cut and be just a fraction of what they cost before. Including if a plate splits and you have to get it, repaired or replaced. So for me, I'm okay with these teeth, okay? And just keep that in mind. If you don't like them, if you don't like how they look, well, thank God they're not your teeth. They're Beanie's teeth, okay? And what I was saying is, in the first snippet of me in the chair, these 2 teeth are still pushed back. It's not until the doctor comes in and I point it out to him and he adjusts it and he pushes them back out a little bit. Speaking of the doctor, well, we already know I'm very inappropriate in medical settings. I just really try to make things as lighthearted and authentically beanie as possible. So my little girl tells me, she says, oh, I'll bring Dr. M in. He never actually formally introduced himself to me, but that's because I kind of, from the minute he walked in, I'm like, pick up my glasses. My glasses fell. Can you pick them up? And he was like, okay. She says, oh, we have our new permanent dentist. She says, you would have seen him last week if you would have come in. I said, girl, I didn't realize you made my appointment so late. I said, I can't, I'm busy. And she said, she didn't tell me anything else, right? So when he walks in and I'm looking at, he's standing in front of me. He says, okay, let me see your teeth. Like smile. I looked at him. I said, how old are you? I said, what are you, like fucking 17? And he has his mask on, but you see his eyes get wide, like, wow. It's like, wow, lady. And I'm like, how old are you? And he's like, yeah, I'm 17. I'm like, are your parents here? Are they chaperoning? Like, what are you doing? Is this on-the-job training? I was being funny. He is young, though. He's only like a few years older than my daughter. He's like 26 years old, I think. But he is yummy. And I know I feel a little dirty saying that, but not really. Because listen, men have objectified women our entire existence. Anyhow, we were talking about the teeth. I pointed out the issue here. And at first he didn't see it and he didn't see it. And he says, okay, smile. And I said, do you see how it's creating a shadow because it's too far back? And so he fixed it. He pushed it out. And so that first snippet of the video, it is pushed in. So before you even say, oh, did you notice that? And it looks a little bit toothish. Yes, I did notice it. And he pushed them out. So it's more, rounded as far as the placement of the teeth. The bottoms, are probably the best bottoms that Bob has ever done. Honestly, and that's saying a lot because we all know that Bob is bottomly challenged. They do come out just a skosh. Again, how these are kind of rounded in, because of the way that my mouth has shrunk over time. They come out just a little. I do think that there's a little bit of shadowing with this set like it was with the first set, the P7 set. But I don't think it's so bad where I want to have it remade again or remake it in a different shade. I don't feel that way. Because the teeth fit smaller in the mouth, the likelihood of you seeing it very often at all, if at all, is very small. It's not something I'm going to really... It's not like the other ones. The other ones were so bright that it was so like, girl, what are you looking like? The bite, I have to tell you, Bob did a great job this time on the bite. It was almost perfection. The ones from 2 weeks ago, the backs were hitting before the fronts were hitting. And they weren't set in right. You know what I'm saying? No, he did a great job. Also, I noticed, and I had asked her about it, I want this piece right here just a little bit shaved down so I have a little bit less of a pronounced lisp. Actually, with this set, I had less of a lisp. I could feel it, how the mold was of the wax. And maybe she even brought that up to Bob then. I know she told me that we couldn't do anything until they made the hard cast of the teeth. So I'm okay. And I asked my yum doctor, I was like, what do you think about the color? He says, oh no, you need to stay here at this color. He says, don't go any brighter. He's like, no, this is good on you. He's like, it's bleach, it's bright, but it's not where, he's like, no, you don't want it. You don't want it that bright. So I went out, I said, listen, I want to go take him outside and take a picture. She was like, okay. So when I'm, jogging through the office real quick, and all the little girls, they're so sweet. They're like, bye, Miss So-and-so. They use my last name. And I'm like, I ain't leaving yet. I said, I got to go outside to take pictures of myself. And they bust out laughing. I don't think people ask to do that very often. So I'm out there and I'm taking pictures and the sun is like blaring down. So I'm really not getting the best pictures, but I'm glad I went outside to take pictures, because it does give you a better, more true representation of the color of the teeth, the color of your teeth on your complexion. And that was also part of the reason why I didn't put any makeup on. Because when you, and I don't even have a lot of makeup on right now, but because I'm so white, I don't go out in the sun. I end up using a lot of bronzer, and that can change how your lips look. Well, not your lips, but how the color of your teeth look. And if you're someone like me who wears lipstick, if you're wearing anything, you're wearing mascara and lipstick all the time, the color of your lipstick will also affect how the color of your teeth plays. Like particularly if you do like, deep burgundies and reds. So I was happy with the color. And I was happy that I went outside. So that's a suggestion to you guys, including my fellow watchers, like my dude watchers. Go outside and take a picture. There is nothing wrong with saying, listen, I want to take them outside for a test run. And they thought it was funny. And then my little girl was standing there by the dentist's office. And I said, girl, you better stop talking about me. And she was laughing. She's like, are you okay with them? And I said, yeah, you know what? I'm okay. I mean, I've kind of gotten used to these ones, but the other ones, if I have time, I know it won't be in this video. I'll do it. I'll do a follow-up video. 'Cause like I said, today's a crazy day where I've got a lot going on. I'm going to try to find a picture of me with all of my teeth before they started breaking. Because remember, my teeth started breaking in my 20s. So we're talking, I don't have that many pictures of me with a full smile. Because even when I had all my teeth, I really didn't like my smile. I'm going to try to find a picture. I think there's like one picture where you can kind of see what my front teeth look like. And you'll see that this set of teeth that I've selected is very similar to what my old teeth look like, except if maybe I would have gotten braces. I don't know. I did say to my little girl though, I said, oh my God, are you guys so happy? Like you've got this little yum working now? And she's like, no, I mean, we're all like, married or have boyfriends. And I'm like, so what? Like, oh my God, like that is the reason to put deodorant on in the mornings. That's the reason to like take a shower the night before. Like just the visual. Yeah. Too bad. I mean, I really will only have to probably go back maybe 1 or 2 more times and then just once a year. And he'll probably be gone by then. But yeah, the little things that make me happy. So anyhow, I will go back next week to try in the permanents. And we will go from there. The color is, again, this is Aspen Dental. It is their most expensive brand. I don't even know what it's called. Comfy Lights. Whatever their most expensive, to them, the top of the line tooth for dentures is, that's what I paid for, okay? And the color that I went with is P2, for any of you that are wondering. So I will talk to you guys soon. I'm so sorry this video is so long and crazy. But again, remember, I have ADD, I'm long-winded, and I don't really think out these videos. I just start talking. So I hope everybody's well. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Or you can email at beanieunscripted@gmail.com. I do try to answer. I read all the emails. Sometimes I just don't answer, but that's how I am sometimes. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So this is wax try-in number 3. I'm not mad at these. I thought I was going to be. I'm not. I mean, the bottoms are whatever. You're not even going to see them anyways. The tops here is very similar to what my natural teeth were. Oh, shit. There goes my glasses.
I'm not mad at him. I could live with looking at myself like this. Let me see. Smile.
Yes, he doesn't get it off until the 18th of this month, I believe.
Poor guy.
Yeah. He's just ready, and then he's got rehab after that.
Does he? Okay, guys, so I decided to come outside and take some pictures. I'm gonna go with these. These ones are right. You know, I look at me and I say, I see me. So